My name is Shamiso Winnet Mupara. I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm from the Zimbabwe East Annual Conference. I'm one of the grassroots organizers under climate justice, and part of the work that I do is actually to do education and awareness and advocating for climate justice for all in Zimbabwe and across the globe. As a person of faith, I think it's very important that we are here. Why? Because we have a mandate, or we have a commandment from God, Genesis chapter 2, verse 15, to be able to take care of the Garden of Eden. And the Garden of Eden is everything around us, including water, air, the soils. So why is it important that we are here? We need to be able to protect God's creation. Not only that, we also need to be the beacon of light to find solutions for all this, for the people in the world, to show that we are here not as victims, but as change makers that are providing solutions to climate change. I think what I'm hoping for from this COP, unlike any other COPs, it's action from the climate financing. For years now, even after the Paris Agreement has been enacted, we have seen a lot of pledges of money that have been coming through, but not even the actual money for climate action. We need to see that money being pledged and that money being delivered to communities that really need it the most. We need climate adaptation measures that can be implemented at a local level that can help communities. We have been seeing a lot of destruction, a lot of degradation that is happening due to climate change. We also have been seeing a lot of cyclones, a lot of fires, a lot of droughts, and all these are affecting a lot of people. For example, in Zimbabwe, we saw one of the worst cyclone, which is Cyclone Idai in 2019. And up to today, most of the schools, communities that were destroyed, they have not been rehabilitated, or they have not been rebuilt. We need to see action. We need to see finances being actually made available for communities to rebuild and to also build resilience. For me, justice is actually speaking out for those who can't speak, giving voice to the voiceless, standing here representing all the marginalized communities that are in the world, not just in Zimbabwe, but the whole of Africa and also globally, that are being affected by climate change. We need to continue talking, we need to continue pressing, we need to actually continue advocating and make sure that all the world leaders, we are in one agreement to say we need to take action. You remember that the time there was Greta said there's a lot of climate blah, 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 a lot of talk, but without action. We need to take action. As a people of faith, we can't play victim forever. For the longest time, church has been Church always takes a responsive approach to disasters, whereby they wait for the disaster to happen and then they actually start sending aid like clothes, food, all those things. But no, we can't be responsive. We need to actually take a preventative measure where we do all the actions that are needed to ensure that the impacts of climate change are not that bad. We need to start planting trees. We need also to start practicing climate-smart agriculture. And we also need to be the beacon in clean energy. For example, let's have our churches using solar. Let's cook with gas. Together we can make this. I think there's just one thing that have struck me from the COP26 that former Vice President of the United States said, I'll go to say, why are religious people important in the climate change movement? The history shows that faith people are change makers, or they are at the center of revolutions, be it apartheid, be it the Black Lives Matter movement. We have seen a lot of church people, your Martin Luther King, right at the center of human rights, advocacy. So the same thing, we are faced with a new problem that needs a lot of Christians or religious people to take part in. Why should we take part in? Religious people form a greater part. Billions and billions of people, they belong to any church, they belong to a certain church or to a certain religion. Imagine every church leader would, call upon all his church members to do just one positive thing for climate change. That would definitely run into millions or into billions of positive actions. We need to do that.